Listen, y'all been going back and forth considering whether you want to take a cruise for your next trip. Here are 5 tips for the first time cruiser. We need to trade that daily grind for some sunshine and some sea breeze. Here are 5 easy tips to help you navigate taking a cruise, going on a cruise, or even getting started. Buttons if you don't mind, if you want to get some more tips. Starting off, number one, make sure you arrive early. You can either come down the day before, or if you say like if your ship is leaving at 4, make sure you're there way before 4 o'clock. Why? Because it's a process. You do have to go through some things. They do have to verify your identity and things like that before actually getting on the cruise. So please make sure you are on time. You're not really there like 30 minutes before. You need to be there a few hours way before. You'll have a peace of mind and it helps you from like having any kind of mishaps. Say like if the cruise will leave, it's gonna leave on time, but you gotta go through some drills, you gotta go through some other stuff. So just make sure you are on time. Make sure if you are flying, you're flying way before that time. Because you gotta remember flights do get delayed and they do get canceled. So number one, arrive early at the port a day early. Tip number two, and I constantly tell people this, pack a carry-on bag. I ain't talking about you got to take this whole. I see people out there. Again, these are just my tips. You can do what you want to do. I see people with all these suitcases and luggage and all that stuff. You don't need all that. Even if you're doing a 7 day, you got to learn to pack and roll. Pack and roll. Take you a book bag. But trust me, that's actually going to be on you. Your luggage they're going to actually take and they're going to take it somewhere else. So you're not even going to have your stuff with you. But if you have that carry on, it's on you, on your body, on your person. So that's going to follow with you. So pack a carry on bag with your essential stuff, bathing suits, toothpaste, documents, medication, change of clothes. So you can kind of prepare and get ready to enjoy the ship while you're there. Sometimes your luggage may take hours and hours. So, number two, pack a carry on bag. Number three, do some research on shore excursions. Um, Sometimes they can be, especially on the cruise line, they can be a little bit more expensive. Check maybe different tour providers at your port of call. But book early because sometimes the popular tours fill up fast. Kind of also check reviews if you're trying to do this by yourself, but if you have a travel agent, some of this they can give you some of these tips anyway. So do some research on your shore excursions. Also, when you do an excursion, make sure you are coming back in enough time to get back on that ship because they are not going to wait on you, honey. I hate to tell you. So, if your ship says we're going to port at 12 and we're leaving at 5, don't be trying to run up on that ship at no 501, 502, 505, 510 because they're going to be booked, gone, and you're just going to be sitting at the port. Y'all see that many times on the news where people be like, "Oh, the ship left me." Yeah, baby, because they told you you need to be on time. So technically, number three is do your research on the shore excursions, but make sure you're booking enough time to where you actually can come back on the ship after it has been docked. Make sure you come back in early from your excursion. Because you got to remember, sometimes when you go on these tours, sometimes you're far away from where the ship actually is. Number four. Number four, most people kind of don't think about, but don't skip the muster drill, technically the drill, but they're actually telling you safety things to do in case there is an emergency. We don't want to think about these things, but some people are not paying attention. They don't know what to do. And unfortunately, in this day and age, we do have things where it's an emergency and you do need to pay attention to this. It's a very valuable drill that most people kind of slide under the rug, not paying attention to, and don't really think about. But lately, because of the weather conditions and other things that's been going on, make sure you pay attention to mustard drill and you don't skip it. Number 5, make sure you budget for extra costs. Be prepared for extra charges, maybe tips, extra, maybe dining, maybe drinks, certain Wi-Fi, spa services, certain excursions. But sometimes we want to add on to different things, and we don't kind of budget for that. Even though cruises can be labeled as all inclusive, some things may not be included in the package that you actually have. Also, in adding on to that, make sure sometimes you have a little cash on you, because a lot of times they're cashless. But say if you want to go to the casino or you want to do things like that, make sure you kind of put a little bit to the side for your budget. So number 5, budget for any extra cost, because sometimes, again, like I said, sometimes you want to get drinks, and when you don't order a drink package, or you want to get certain things off there, or certain things when you do an excursion, or when you're just chilling and relaxing and you want to buy a souvenir, so make sure you budget for that. So again, here are the 5 things. Number 1, make sure you arrive early at the port. Whether you're flying or driving or whatever the case may be, make sure you arrive early. 2, pack a carry-on bag. Don't put everything in your luggage. Really, I don't carry luggage. That's just me. I just learned how to pack, roll, fold, whatever, put it in the bag, call it a day. 3, do some research on shore excursions. Number 4, don't skip the mustard drill. Make sure you're paying attention, for this is for your own safety. Number 5, make sure you budget for extra costs. So, again, here are the 5 easiest ways to kind of, when you're going on a cruise, here are 5 tips to help assist you on cruising. Make sure and follow for more travel tips. Make sure you hit all my buttons too.